Hello, everybody. This is your friendly neighbor, Lisa Foxy, and welcome back to
It's fading.
Tower of Fantasy. So without further ado, let's go ahead and hop right into today's episode. See how far we can get into this game, as I'm still trying to make sure I remember how to still fly. I think I still got it. Okay. Alright. This game is still so beautiful. I've heard a lot of updates and stuff that they said they were gonna do. I don't know if I hope I don't have to lose my character, but I heard there was gonna be like a rebirth version, so we'll see
It's a
about
pleasure
that.
to see both of you again.
Sorry for the wait, Conroe. Thank you for showing us the way.
You're too kind, Executor. I'm just following Master Yu's request, joining you two for the meeting at Tianzhong Pavilion.
Tianzhong Pavilion? Does this place have something to do with timestamps?
Yes, the Tianzhong Pavilion is where timestamps and similar technological products are made. Timestamps, sundial squares, these are all works of the Tianzhong Pavilion, which is governed by Madame Huang. Thanks to Tianzhong Pavilion, the timestamp system is able to operate smoothly, allowing us to use the power of timestamps to fight back the darkness. However, to activate the timestamps, the infinite sundial must harness field energy from lifeblood and project that energy throughout Domain 9. If the lifeblood were to be exhausted, the consequences would be catastrophic. Feng Shui Tower was established to handle the power crisis of the infinite sundial, and I'm in charge of overseeing it. Our mission is to address the lifeblood depletion and to find potential alternative energy sources. The reason I made the trip to Vera through the Celestial Gate was to seek out a way to keep the infinite sundial up and running. Luckily, the trip was quite fruitful.
Fruitful?
Marzoid ore, the main energy source in Inners, could possibly serve as an alternative for lifeblood. Upon receiving permission from the authorities in Vera, I gathered some Marzoid ore samples and brought them back to Domain 9 for further study. Now that Master Yu is assembling us and Madame Huang to meet at Tianzhong Pavilion, our research must have yielded some promising results.
It must be good news, right?
I certainly hope so. Let's get going.
We're gonna head out that way. This is just so cool when you get to fly across the air like this. I just hope I can make it though. So I wish the recharge of the jump could just go automatically, in case if I want to extend it instead of just 2 times. That would be pretty nice. Like, you just can keep flying to the next area. I'm almost there. I was determined to get this. There's another class that I am pretty interested in, too. Love my Fox mount. By the way, there was this old classic game that I used to love back then. Reminds me, well, it wasn't that old, but I enjoyed the game called Exos Hero. I'm so sad that game is gone. So sad that it's gone. I was so happy when I got one of my characters in there, and now I know it's probably gone forever. Like if, I mean, unless like if a company ended up buying the game, right, and then made sure everybody still got their account back, but they would fix it and do whatever that needs to be done. Maybe update, because that game really deserves a better chance. Even though it's still a great story, to me it's like another good story. And I didn't even get to finish it. That's what was so sad about it. But maybe someday. There's like quite a bit of other games I used to kind of enjoy too. There was like an old one I remember was Rusty Hearts. Now that was, I think it was Rusty Hearts, yeah. But it was really good too. And that game kind of gave me a little bit of the Street Fighter almost slash Devil May Cry vibe to it, but it was really fun. But I do miss those kind of games. And sometimes you kind of get scared to invest in games because sometimes when you do that and then the company is gone and it's like all of it is just, all that hard work is gone. So sometimes I do get a little scared of that. But I know some people like rather, you know, not lose everything. Like I know like there was Aura Kingdom changed to, they went to a different whole new thing, and then everything, when I found out about it, even my old account on there cannot be retrieved back anymore. Well, that was really sad. I wish they kind of just left that alone forever too. Like if you haven't found out about the transfer, it would be nice if they just let you still be able to transfer even if you didn't know about it. Some opportunities like that gets taken away, and you know, gets a little disappointing. Alright, we're almost there.
We're now approaching Joltville. It's home to the largest lifeblood in Domain 9, and also the junction for all lifeblood across the domain.
Okay.
Serving as Domain 9's administrative center and the research and production hub for timestamp technology.
Why is this so big?
It is essentially the heart of Domain 9.
I love how my character looks down at me like, oh, you're adorable.
Dun Gong focuses on exploring and assimilating information from the Black Jade ruins, laying the groundwork for the timestamp technology in Domain 9.
As I'm getting used to this while he's talking.
These technologies are passed on to Tianzhong Pavilion to be materialized. This, essentially, is how our timestamps came to be.
Wonderful.
Oh, I understand now.
Are we supposed to go down there? That's what it looks like. If I follow this path... Watch, the game's gonna be like, yeah, you need to go down there. I understand when you screech. It is what you're trying to tell us. Whee! Graceful to the end.
Lord Conroe, with the darkness lurking, please take extra caution on your trip to Joltville. Longjian Pavilion has detected a significant surge in the darkness's activity. A disaster could occur at any moment.
Thank you for the heads up. We'll be careful. Tianjiang Pavilion facilitates the distribution of timestamp technology through the Tianhe Bazaar, creating a timestamp network throughout Domain 9. The major field energy reactor, the Infinite Sundial, is built at the junction of Lifeblood. It extracts field energy from all over the domain to power the entire timestamp system. Acting as the backbone of the timestamp system, the Infinite Sundial extracts field energy from all over the domain to power the entire timestamp system. There's noticeably less darkness activity in this area. Any idea why?
Lord Conroe, we've just identified the source of the darkness activity. The abnormal space-time fluctuations of the Serene Valley outpost have turned into an abyss current, enabling the darkness to continuously flood into Domain 9. We're evacuating the residents in the danger zones as per Madame Huang's instructions. She's also headed there herself to deal with the darkness. But there's still residual darkness along the way. Please stay vigilant.
Will do.
Yep.
I found it.
Turn her around, I can get her over there. There we go. Ah, I love the music. Going to the top. So many of these. But it's gonna be useful.
A new discovery. Rest in peace. Silence. There's no running away from me.
Lord Conroe, and our honored guests from the outside world, welcome. I am Fu Li, Madame Huang's steward. Madame Huang has sent me here to handle the darkness, while she deals with the Abyss Current herself.
Ooh. He looks
So
awesome.
we'll wait for her to finish?
It's been a while now. I wonder if she's had enough of combat. Please, follow me.
Oh, that was close. Thought I fell to my impending doom. Okay.
I'm Huang, head of Tianjiang Pavilion. Come with me.
Madam Qinglong,
Keep up! I don't have time to stand around waiting for you.
let's go then.
Oh, Fu Li, make sure you keep a close eye on Dragonpool. The darkness might be up to something there again.
Understood. I'll make arrangements immediately.
Wonder if Fuli's gonna be a character in here.
Due to the unexpected Abyss Current, I've rearranged your schedule for the day. Tianzhong Pavilion's tech department hopes to brief you on the latest progress in minimizing timestamp wear and tear. Please review the relevant documents.
Pretty sure we can't. Okay, I thought so.
Additionally, Ms. Yoon is expecting you at the meeting to discuss issues related to the Astral Monument and the statue's maintenance. One more thing.
Okay, enough already.
We're supposed to climb that over there. Yeah. Wait, what? Okay, I guess I'm not supposed to go up on that. Let's try this one. Whoa. The heck? No! Oh my gosh. Apparently, it's not letting me jump. Must be a delay going on in here. Strange. Got one more floor to go. Waiting for the portal. One more time. See, it's doing it again. It's doing that weird rubber band glitch. Well, at least I made it to the top this time. Ooh. Guess I didn't like the elevator. Oh, there we go. Gotta load in all these pixels.
And we're here.
Now that we've arrived at Tianzhong's pavilion, we'll be on our way. Madame Huang still has a lot of official business to attend to. Thank you for your understanding.
Okay, thanks for all your help.
Hey there, you two. How have you been?
Did the doctor not come with you? I hope there's no trouble, is there?
The doctor has uncovered something new at the Black Jade Ruins in Marshville, and is tied up there at the moment, so she's unable to attend the meeting. Don't worry, I'll relay everything to her. For instance, the first topic. The Executor expressed concern about the doctor's absence, and promptly offered to assist her.
That will not be necessary.
We're all here, Master Yu.
Well, let's get straight to the point then. I believe you're already aware of the topic of this meeting. It appears that we may have discovered a potential solution to the increasingly dire energy shortage.
I'm Neo, a researcher at Tianzhong Pavilion. Allow me to present to you our latest discoveries. The timestamp system relies on the power generated from the infinite sundial. But with the lifeblood nearly depleted, we're looking at the infinite sundial potentially losing its functionality. The loss of the functionality of the infinite sundial equates to a decline in timestamp efficiency. The consequences of this would be severe. Our battle against the darkness would become increasingly difficult. We've been continuously researching for ways to replenish Domain 9's field energy. Recently, Lord Conroe ventured beyond our domain and returned with an energy mineral from Vera. Please look. We have conducted a detailed analysis and comparison between our lifeblood and the Marzoid ore originating from Vera. We finally discovered that the energy extracted from Marzoid ore aligns closely with the energy waveforms of lifeblood. Using this type of energy, the timestamp is fully capable of functioning.
Could it be that Marzoid ore and lifeblood are the same kind of material?
It's too early to say for certain, but one thing we do know is that Marzoid ore can provide energy in a manner similar to lifeblood. In conclusion, Vera's Marzoid ore might serve as a viable substitute for lifeblood.
We have already shared these findings with the authorities in Vera. We believe that Archon Larson has already been making progress in his research on lifeblood. We've also submitted a request to Archon Larson, hoping that Vera can provide us with an adequate supply of Marzoid ore to maintain the operation of the timestamp system.
Assuming Vera can provide a sufficient amount of Marzoid ore, could we avert the crisis of the Infinite Sundial's impending failure?
This is very important. We need to return to Vera and explain the situation to Archon Larson in person.
I trust that your insights and first-hand experiences could be of great assistance to Archon Larson in making an informed decision.
So now... Where? Back here. Okay. At least I can transmit there, but... Wait, before I do that... Let's see if there's anything here. I'm gonna try to take advantage of that. Almost there. I don't know why climbing is so entertaining. I guess because I remember this game called Shadow of the Colossus, and it kind of similar. Ah, here we go. No, I didn't want to say. Oh boy. No, I didn't want to say. Okay. I think this was the device. What is this? I thought it was like something where I can use to teleport back. I guess not. There's something over here. Well, try this over here. Yeah, there we go. So that way if I need to come back, it's here. Nice. Alright. So now that I got that unlocked, we're gonna go and teleport here. I actually thought, okay. Supposed to enter Vera? Alright. We'll go back. Yes. And we got the little loading screen. It's taking its sweet time there. Gotta load everything. So make sure you guys get your snacks and stuff before it comes back. Well, at least when this game starts up here. And we're back in the water. Okay, now we're going to domain 9.
Entering standby mode.
Oh my. The heck? Alright. Wait a minute. Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, I'm pretty sure we're supposed to be somewhere, but I see. That will do it. Okay, hopefully we'll be in the right place. Alright. Also, I hope you guys had a great, good, happy holiday too. Speaking of Christmas and stuff, because hope you guys enjoyed that little random gag there with Sonic. But at the same time, I also had fun also sharing a tutorial along on that day on Christmas for you guys of how to make the avatar like I have. Not this one, but the other one, my chibi. So I hope you guys make some awesome characters too on there. And yeah. Huh? Yes. All I was hearing was.
Archon Larson, Ms. Lyra, we have the latest updates on Domain 9 and the Gray Space entities.
Thank you for your hard work. Master Yu has already briefed me about the situation in Domain 9, but I'd like to hear your thoughts.
Based on our recent observations, we've noticed that abyss currents occur quite often in Domain 9, and the disasters caused by gray space entities are extremely severe. We've also seen quite a few gray space entities similar to the ones here in Vera.
Could those be the ones that have migrated from Vera to Domain 9?
They likely responded to the Hive Mother's call and traveled to Domain 9 via the abyss currents. Personally, I think there's a strong possibility that the Hive Mother is in Domain 9, but we don't have the ability to pinpoint her exact location right now.
How's the doctor doing?
Dr. Rubilian noticed a peculiar Blackstone ruin and initiated research into it, along with Lord Linghan, who is in charge of Marshville. I believe she will bring us more insights on the gray space entities soon.
Shirley and I also made some discoveries regarding the Blackstone ruins. There is a powerful gray space entity being held captive within Ignisville's Blackstone ruin. With the seal on the ruin gradually weakening, the gray space entity tried to escape its confinement. The situation has been resolved, but at a cost. There's barely any lifeblood left to sustain the operation of the timestamp system in Domain 9. If the lifeblood is depleted, the gray space entities imprisoned within will immediately break free and wreak havoc. And without the support of timestamps, battling these gray space entities would become even more challenging.
Indeed. We've heard about this from Master Yu. Inspired by Domain 9, Lyra has conducted in-depth research on Marzoid ore.
That is right, Archon Larson. After restarting the investigation of the confounding abyss, and combining it with the findings from Domain 9, we've made significant breakthroughs in our research on Marzoid ore. We have narrowed down why Marzoid ore can serve as a substitute for lifeblood. The energy contained within Marzoid ore is essentially omnium. Just as the Executor said, there are Blackstone ruins that exist in Domain 9, which bear a striking resemblance to the ones in the confounding abyss. It's not surprising that Domain 9 also has minerals similar in nature to Marzoid ore. Unfortunately, after thoroughly analyzing the data provided by Master Yu, we found that the known reserves of Marzoid ore in Vera are far from sufficient to fill the gap.
So what do we do? There must be other solutions, right?
We are not completely out of options. Marzoid ore and lifeblood are merely different forms of energy. The energy that provides the timestamps is omnium. In other words, all we need to do is to provide enough omnium. Should Domain 9 be able to construct its own towers of fantasy and start extracting omnium from Mara, energy depletion wouldn't be a problem anymore.
Tower of Fantasy.
Of course, this also comes with risks. Master Yu is already aware of the harms and impacts caused by the Cataclysm, the Omnium Plague, and the out-of-control Omnium Reactor within the Tower of Fantasy. Anyway, Domain 9 is considering the solution. If the conditions are met, it would undoubtedly be the best choice. However, this is based on the assumption that Domain 9 falls within Mara's energy radiation range. If not, it's all just talk.
How can we know for sure?
District 7's application of Omnium technology isn't that advanced. We'll need the assistance of District 9.
I'll get in touch with Archon Elric and Master Yu later to discuss the matter and finalize a solution. You've done a great job exploring Domain 9. We'll be counting on your continued support for our future collaboration with them.
We're glad to be of help.
Now then, Miss Shirley and the Executor should return to Asperia to wait for Archon Elric's instructions. In terms of other partnerships with Domain 9, there are some details I need to confirm. Tianlong, come with me.
At least now with the flying thing, I can just fly across with no problem. see, where? Turn to Hycros. Hycros, Hycros. Oops, that's the Grand Sea. Okay. A lot of teleporting today in this story. I don't mind all the teleportation stuff. Like, I mean, I know Honkai does some teleporting, but there's a lot of teleporting.
Business trip? It's finally my turn to go to Meroria? Ah, the popular magic-themed masterpieces and the hyper-realistic merchandise from that city I've been thinking about for so long.
You'll need to touch bases with Miss Lyra in Meroria, then make your way to Domain 9 through the Celestial Gate.
Oh, I suppose that could work. Even if I can only stay for a little bit, I'm sure I'll get a chance to snag some goods.
Executor Miss Shirley, allow me to introduce you. This is Brevi, a Tower of Fantasy engineer.
Hello there. I'm usually cooped up at home, but even I have heard about you two. At least, I think I have.
We have already reached an agreement with Domain 9. Once we confirm that Domain 9 can harness omnium radiation from Mara, we'll commence the construction of a Tower of Fantasy. Brevi is set to accompany you to Domain 9 for the initial inspection. If the optimal solution for Domain 9 to obtain omnium is indeed the construction of a Tower of Fantasy, Hycros will spare no effort in providing assistance and support. Even though the construction of the Tower of Fantasy has been essentially stalled since the Cataclysm, our research on Omnium has never ceased.
But at this point, we've run into a roadblock that we can't seem to overcome. It is what it is.
Hopefully, our understanding of Omnium can assist Domain 9 and the entire human civilization to safely navigate through the gray space entity crisis. Venturing to Domain 9 to investigate the possibility of constructing the Tower of Fantasy is our first step.
Bleep bleep. Hycros' current technology is more than capable of conducting the investigation, but understanding the local conditions, well, that's another story.
Bleep Bleep? Is that the name of some new technology?
She says it's her special notification sound.
Huh?
Don't worry, Teach. I'll be careful with these, uncommon phrases to avoid any possible misunderstandings. Rest assured, I'll uphold the image of a serious and reliable Hycros researcher.
I'm sure you'll handle it appropriately. Don't worry about your projects here. I'll have someone take over. If there's anything else you need, just let me know. In addition, an executor will be appointed to go with you for your safety.
Anything? Well, I would would like a large amount of extra funding. Also, can I choose my own bodyguard? I want Yanunu to come too.
Considering she might still be on a mission, it might be best to choose from the others first. I'll check on Yanuo's schedule later.
And no matter who I pick, there'll be a stranger. Never mind. I believe I can get along well with the Executor and Miss Shirley. I'll be fine without a bodyguard.
Wouldn't that just burden them with additional work?
What do you guys think? This is actually my first time leaving Hykros. I'm not really sure what kind of problems I might encounter.
Don't worry about it. Just leave it to us.
Keeping the team lean. That's not a bad idea. While you're on your mission, could you also keep an eye out for this inexperienced student of mine? I'd really appreciate it.
I can take care of myself even if Yanunu is not around. Yes, this is also a necessary challenge on the path to making miracles.
Oh, well then. I'm looking forward to working with you, Miss Brevi.
Alright. So we gotta return to Domain 9. And I believe here.
Oh. Is it just me? Or does the air even smell different here?
How do you feel? Are you uncomfortable at all?
Perhaps traversing through space-time barriers all in one go is a bit too much for a first-timer like me. My sight is growing ever dimmer in the encroaching darkness. If I were to fall here...
We'll get you to a place to rest. Come on.
That's the scene I had imagined, but it turned out to be easier than I thought.
Huh?
Bleep bleep. Thank you all for your concern. I've done some last-minute cramming. I think I'm as ready as I can possibly be. This trip has been surprisingly uneventful. There's no opportunity to put those survival skills Yanunu mentioned to use, it seems. Like, how to survive in the wilderness with no signs of civilization, and how to survive by foraging for edible plants. I thought there might be a chance to put all this knowledge to use.
It's not that extreme.
I seem to be doing fine adapting to the new environment, but the accommodations have me a bit worried. Making the bed and doing laundry isn't my strong suit. I predict that within a day, I'll have the guest room in a total mess. I wonder if there'll be any staff to help.
I think that shouldn't be an issue.
Okay, that's good to hear. Now that we're here, let's get straight to work. This is a rare hands-on exam. If my teacher thinks that I'm the type to drop the ball at crucial moments, it'll make future funding applications even harder.
Mm-hmm. So we have a new little character. Alright, so I hope you guys still enjoyed that episode. But what I'm going to do first is I'm going to pull for some characters, see if I can, if I get lucky, because I got 30, and I'm a little close to pulling on one of them. But if I do have enough, and might stop a bit right there, then I'm going to try to pull for this character here, and see if it actually kind of comes out. We'll see. But first, let's go ahead and try this. More. Alright, so let me return, see how far, 66, so one more, this would get me to 70. Okay. So, this is close. This might be for a... might be a while. But, that's okay. Maybe next time? Because I'm pretty sure I'll start saving up for some dark crystals. And getting more of this.
It's quiet here.
But, at least I know the good news is, this will probably be easy to obtain. I wonder what kind of characters I'll pull out from this. But, until then, we'll just have to wait and see. But, if you guys like this, please be sure to hit that like button, and please be sure to subscribe, so that way you guys don't miss out any content that comes out here on my channel. I want to thank you guys again so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, bye guys!